Well, science has come a long way since the first test tube baby was born nearly 30 years ago.
Now there is a procedure so controversial it's banned worldwide, except here in the United States and in Cyprus. Emmett Miller is here with more.
Yes, indeed. Gender selection. It allows people to choose the sex of their baby, right or wrong. There are passionate views on both sides of this issue.
Good job, Ryan.
You might say the girl gene runs in Dion and Joe's family.
My brother has 3 girls. We have 2 young girls. Dion is from a family where she has 1 sister.
I've always wanted daughters, and he's always wanted sons. So when we heard about Dr. Steinberg, it was a way for both of us to get what we wanted.
Dr. Jeffrey Steinberg is medical director of the Fertility Institutes in LA and Las Vegas. He specializes in an in vitro fertilization technique called pre-implantation genetic diagnosis, or PGD. Originally intended to detect genetic disorders in embryos, it can now be used to select gender.
For this treatment, because not every egg is going to produce a boy or produce a girl, we want multiple eggs. So they take fertility medications for about 3 weeks. We watch them closely over those 3 weeks, and after the 3 weeks, we're able to extract the eggs. Once the eggs are extracted, we add the sperm from the spouse or partner and let the embryos grow for 3 days, make a genetic determination on the sex of the embryos, and give the parents back what they request. We quote 99.99%. We've never made a mistake, coming up on 2,000 cases.
PGD costs about $20,000. It can be time-consuming as well. To Dion and Joe, however, it's worth it.
Personally, for a number of reasons, I want a boy. We really want to pass on our family name. We wanted our daughters to have a chance to have a brother.
If we were to have 2 sons first, I would have wanted to do this to have a daughter.
And it was a decision that we made together, and I'm very happy with it.
But not everyone agrees with gender selection.
Where bioethicists become concerned, and indeed people in general society, is when we begin selecting out for non-medical reasons.
Where does the anxiety find its utmost expression when we talk about gender selection?
Well, discrimination against certain genders.
When you give people a choice, they pick 50-50.
Over the last couple of years, that may very well be true, but if social currents change, that could very well change.
No risks on the horizon as far as this is concerned?
We've seen no risks from the technology. I mean, we approach things very cautiously.
I read medical journals, and there are a number of studies that have been done that do indicate that there have been difficulties.
I don't think because you're putting in a healthy embryo is going to guarantee you a perfectly healthy child. But I think you have as good a chance to have a healthy baby as you would doing this procedure as you would conceiving naturally.
What do you worry about the most as a bioethicist?
Manipulation of the human person, the making of the human person, the designing of the human person.
Do you think that there's a line that we shouldn't cross?
I don't make decisions for other people. Our goal is to make people happy, to better mankind, and to provide safe reproductive services.
Could we make them blonde, please?
That we're not able to do yet. We say, call us later.
Call them later. According to Dr. Steinberg, interest in gender selection is strong. Internet searches now number in the hundreds of thousands every month. We also, by the way, Carlos Michaela followed up with Dion and Joe after the interview. They're expecting twin boys.
Oh, so double the, there you go.
KTLA.com, that's where you find more information on this.
Boy, it really opens up a whole load of ethical issues.
On both sides.
I'm really surprised that U.S. and Cyprus are the only 2 countries that allow it.
Yeah, it's incredible, huh? And it's like you said, whether you're for it or against it, where does it stop?
Where does it stop? That's the thing.
All right, Emma, thanks.
All right, Emmett, thank you. We are reading more of your emails still ahead about The Sopranos and Desperate Housewives last night.
Plus, an Oscar loser gives his acceptance speech on TV anyway. I guess we're going to show it to you. Sammy's here. Number 7, Prince.
No one in the whole universe will ever compare. I am yours now and you are mine, and together we'll love through all space and time, so don't cry.
Don't miss The Wiggles, coming to the Gibson Amphitheater April 22nd and 23rd.
SBC is now the new AT&T, and there's no better time than right now to leave your old cable company and get into true high-speed internet from the new AT&T. Right now, you can get our lowest price ever, $12.99 a month for 12 months when you order online at att.com/12.99. And if you switch now from cable, you can get 3 months of free high-speed internet service just for making the switch. If you're paying more for the same old cable service, now is the time to switch to the new AT&T. Your world, delivered.
A simple brushstroke unites performance and design. With the engine placed near the center of gravity,